Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. And to my subscribers, hi my loves, how are you? Hope you're all doing well. Today's topic, we are going to be talking about breaking out of our comfortable zone. There are a few dangers of staying in the comfortable zone. So staying in the comfortable zone may feel like the safe and familiar thing to do, but also that has like risks of staying into that comfortable zone. Here are some of the dangers of staying in that comfortable zone. So there is lack of growth. When you stay in that familiar space, there is no room for growth. Why? Because you're going back to the familiar things that you know. You're going to work the same thing, you're coming back home to the same thing. There is no room for you to put anything else in there. Why? Because there is your comfortable zone. You're used to doing that. Then by the end of the year, you come back to your to-do list and you're like, there's things that I didn't do. Why? It's because you are in your comfortable zone. If you're in your comfortable zone, there's going to be that lack of growth. There's going to be that lack of energy to go do the things that you want to be doing. Not only that, the second thing that I would say would be missed opportunities. You are going to miss out on opportunities because you're into your comfortable zone. There may be like a job opportunity that you wanted to get, but because you're currently into that comfortable zone, you're like, you know what? I'm okay with the current job that I have. You may be wanting to go study for some specific skills, but because you're into your comfortable zone, you're not doing that. Like you're not putting you first because your brain is got used to being into that comfortable zone. Like in life, we are supposed to take risks. Those risks do come with the fear of change because our brain is not used to going through that risk. But if we don't train our brains to go through that, how is our brain gonna know? It's not going to know. And there's also lack of self-esteem. If you don't have confidence, how are you going to achieve anything in life? You're always going to be like thinking of the what ifs. What if this happened? What if this happened? What if things go well? Instead of thinking about the negative way of things not working out, how about you think the positive way of things going the way they're supposed to be? And not only that, also, we have to think about what would it look like if we stepped out of the comfortable zone that we're in. You may be wanting to start that business, but since you're into that comfortable zone, you are scared of what if things don't work out. But you also forget, what if things go through? What if that works? You may be wanting for a long time to start a YouTube, like myself. I've been wanting to start a YouTube for a long time, but also I've been in my comfortable zone saying, what if I don't have anything to post? What if I don't have anything to say? What if people don't like me? What if people don't subscribe? It's okay. You're doing this for yourself. You're putting yourself out there for that change. You are overcoming the fear of change because the moment you put your brain through something it's never been through, there comes the anxiety, there comes every fear. But if you don't train yourself to go through all those things, how are you gonna know how to react? You won't know how to react to them. That is one thing about being in a comfortable zone. Yes, it's a familiar thing. Yes, it's a comfortable thing. But looking at the life the way it's going, are you happy with it? Are you happy with having the to-do list, then at the end of the year, that to-do list, there's nothing that was achieved on it? It's not that you're lazy, it's just that you are being into your comfortable zone. Also, if you step out of your comfortable zone, there is going to be emotional regulation that comes with it. That emotional regulation is going to help you know how to control your emotions towards unfamiliar things that may happen in life, unfamiliar changes that may come your way. Because the moment you put yourself out there, you learn the skills of how to react. The first time you may overreact. The first time you may act the way that you don't want to act. But the second time, since you've already gone through something familiar or the same thing, you are going to react way different. That is why I'm telling you that step out of that comfortable zone. You want to start a business? Step out of that comfortable zone, see what needs to be done, start that business. You want to go to school to achieve some certain skills? Go ahead and go to school and achieve those. Let that comfortable zone. I know it's something not easy to just wake up and switch on it's like switching on a light. It's not. It's step by step. It's baby steps. But if you don't start today and you keep putting off tomorrow, it's gonna be even hard. For example, if you want to go to the gym and you keep telling yourself, I'm gonna go there on Monday, eventually that Monday is gonna come and you're gonna say, maybe I'll do it next Monday. And that next Monday is gonna be a year. Why? Because you're into your comfortable zone. You don't wanna, you wake up, you don't feel like doing it. But if you don't do it for yourself, nobody else is coming for you. You're your only person. So this is homework on how we can step out of our comfortable zone. You have to think, what would future you do? Like future you, boss you, killing it, what would you do? Because the moment you start to visualize what you need to do, your brain won't tell the difference until you start yourself putting it into the action. Because start showing up for yourself, otherwise nobody else is gonna do. You're gonna keep staying in that comfortable zone, which we don't want. You start thinking about you being the boss, start visualizing everything, and then everything is gonna fall into place. Because our brain gets used to things that we put it through, but if our brain hasn't gone through it, it won't know how to respond. So we need to start having a to-do list. Into that do list, do a few things that challenges you. Do a few things that your brain isn't for you to be able to do it. Because the moment your brain sees you doing new things and you do new things again, what your brain is gonna go to is gonna be like, last time we did something different, nothing happened. We're still here. So it's like you need to train your brain to be able to do new things. So that way, next time you do new things on the to-do list, the brain isn't freaking out. You're not freaking out. The anxiety and everything that you feel when you're trying new things isn't as bad as it was for the first time because you've done this before. You've done something new before and nothing happened to you.